day, and welcome to the Monday, April 19th edition of the Islandstats Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basden. Bermuda's Tokyo Olympic boxing hopefuls Vince Tota and Adrian Roach's dreams of going to the Games may have been dashed as the America's boxing qualifier for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics has been cancelled due to the concerns with the coronavirus-related travel restrictions that would stop some athletes from reaching Argentina to take part. Islandstats.com reached out to the Bermuda Boxing Federation's president, Nathan Dill, who would only say, quote, "We will be discussing this decision made, we will be speaking with the boxers, and we will then release a statement," end quote. Gary Rollins and his Sussex teammates picked up an 8-wicket victory on the final day of their LB Insurance County Championship Group 3 match against Glenmorgan at Sophia Gardens. Glenmorgan scored 285 and 349, while Sussex scored 481 and 154 for 2. Karen Carson scored 2 centuries in the match for Glenmorgan, while Ollie Robinson claimed a total of 13 wickets for Sussex, with a second-half performance of 30.1 overs, 10 maidens, 9 for 78. Rollins returned figures of 20 overs, 4 maidens, none for 29 in the win. Katie Hopkins competed in the classic city of Tordonjano 2021 cycle road race in Spain. Hopkins finished with a group of riders that completed the course in a time of 4 hours and 25 minutes. Nathan Trott was an unused substitute as a spirited second-half effort from his West Ham United teammates came up just short as Newcastle grabbed a 3-2 win that will likely keep them in the Premier League. Naki Wells and his Bristol City teammates fought back with a late goal to draw 1-1 with Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. Justin Dunawar was an unused substitute as his Solihull teammates tasted defeat for the first time in 5 games as they lost 3-2 to Dagenham and Redbridge. John T. Smith would come off the bench, but he could not prevent Woking from going down 3-2 to Gillingham. Kenny Thompson and her Civita Center teammates traveled to take on Grandala in the Spanish Women's First Division matchup, falling 3-1. Zico Lewis was named as one of the USL Championship top 5 attacking midfielders for the upcoming 2021 season. Cole Hall and his Redcliffe teammates fell short to an impressive Salford City development side, going down 5-2. Remy Coddington was an unused substitute as his West Ham United under-18 Youth Cup teammates went down 3-1 to Arsenal in a 5th-round matchup. Nijai Tucker and his Burnley under-23 teammates sealed a big win on the road to push for a playoff spot, defeating Reading 2-0. Macau Hartman and his University of Southern Indiana men's soccer teammates ended its 2020-2021 regular season home schedule with a 3-1 win over visiting University of Missouri St. Louis. Yanis Roberts scored twice to help guide the IMG Academy under-15 Elite Boys team to the 4-1 victory over Padilla Eagles, while Michael Otterbridge scored the second goal for the IMG Academy under-17 Bremer Boys, which proved to be the winner as they defeated City FC 2-1 at the Players' Showcase. Destiny Hill Edwards and her Franklin Pierce University women's track and field teammates had a busy day of success at the Eastern Connecticut State Invitational. In the women's 100-meter dash, sophomore Hill Edwards clocked a winning time of 13:35. Hill Edwards would then finish second, clocking a time of 28:33 during the women's 200-meter dash. She would then be a part of the Franklin Pierce University women's 4x100-meter relay team that finished second, clocking a time of 51:50. Keturah Beaufort Trott represented Montverde Academy's women's track and field team at the Florida High School Athletic Association 2A District 7 track meet. Beaufort Trott won Heat 4 during the women's 100-meter dash, clocking a time of 12:38, which saw her finish first overall. Beaufort Trott then would take to the track for the women's varsity 200-meter dash. She would clock a winning time of 24:96, and that time would see her compete during Heat 3. Beaufort Trott ran the third leg for the Montverde Academy's women's 4x400-meter relay team that finished second with a time of 4:14:52. Zakaya Lewis and her Quinnipiac women's track and field teammates took fourth place at the James Barber Invitational. Lewis finished second in the women's long jump with a top leap of 5.20 meters, which came on her first and only attempt. In the women's triple jump, Lewis finished third with a top mark of 10.80 meters, which came on her final attempt. Daniel Augustus concluded competing on the Pearls for Pearls Tour in Las Vegas. Augustus came off the course after his third and final round, tied 36, and he is happy with the way the work is going so far.
I was under par at some point in every round, especially early. And today, I got it to 4 under, made 5 birdies, 311 holes. And in that span, I did let a reachable par 5 go, that being 10. So I'm happy with the progress that I'm making, with the changes that I'm making in my golf game. I'm happy with that. I wouldn't say I'm satisfied though in any way, shape, or form, simply because I'm not finished. I'm not a finished product yet. I see the progress that I'm making. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the progress I made. I just know that I'm not there yet. So I can't be satisfied in this present moment in time. I'm looking forward to my next event, which starts Monday on the APGA Tour, and going to continue to work at the changes that I'm making, that I'm really happy about. Start to see more solid shots again, more often, more frequently. Putting everything together, it's the last bit of it. So knowing that I'm getting on the par every round, knowing that I am hitting some really great shots when called upon, I'm playing really good golf. Just need to take her off a few holes, and then you're going to be hearing more rounds on the par as opposed to rounds that are 1 over or 3 over, for instance. It's cleaning up the scorecard, continue to trust the process, and fall in love with the process.
Dominique Brown competed in the virtual breakout karate championships hosted by the WFM Team England organizers. Brown would enter a total of 8 divisions and capture gold in all 8 divisions. Brown won the musical form 14-15 advanced mixed division. She would also win the crazy athletic 14-15 years mixed division. Brown would then win her 3rd gold medal with the self-defense under 17 division title. She would pick up gold in the creative weapons 14-15 advanced mixed division. Brown continued her winning ways during the musical weapons 14-15 advanced division. Brown would then win the traditional weapons 14-15 advanced mixed division. Competing in the creative forms 14-15 advanced mixed division, Brown would capture yet another gold medal, and then she would close out with her 8th and final gold medal, which came during the musical forms 14-15 advanced mixed division. Scott Redmond and his Bloomsburg University men's tennis teammates swept Shepherd University 7-0 for their 4th straight victory. Junior Oliver Wiseman and sophomore Redmond put Bloomsburg up 2-0 with a 6-2 win at the number 2 double spot. Redmond kept the shutout hopes alive and he defeated Mason Palmer in straight set 6-love, 6-love in the number 5 single spot. Luke Eckright Sterling and his Adelphi University men's tennis teammates lost 7-0 to Lemoyne College. Eckright Sterling and Andrew Ray went down 6-3 in the number 3 double spot. Eckright Sterling would next take to the court in the number 3 single spot, but he would fall in straight set 6-2, 6-3 to Tom Jerry. Shelby Medeiros and her Siena women's tennis teammates clinched a spot in the MAC Championships. Medeiros would make it 2 wins in a row in her career for Siena as they defeated the Mammoth Hawks by a final score of 4-3. Medeiros claimed a one-sided 6-2, 6-1 win over Sophia Frederickson in the number 6 single spot. Chase Cooper and his St. Mary's College of Maryland's teammates 3-1. Chase Cooper and his St. Mary's College of Maryland sailing teammates competed in the MAISA South Co-Ed Conference Championships. St. Mary's College of Maryland would finish 3rd overall with 120 points, with Cooper and his crew finishing 4th with 49 points in the school's A-class boat. Ty Hurdle and his second-seeded Queen's University of Charlotte men's volleyball teammate ended its 2021 season with a runner-up finish at the 2021 IBA Championships. Queens suffered a 3-0 loss to top seed Lincoln Memorial University, which won its third straight tournament title. Marcelo Wainwright and his Toronto Arrow teammates ran 7 tries to defeat Seattle Seawolves 52-7 in Major League Rugby play. And that's a look at this Monday, April 19th edition of the Islandstats Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baisden.